A medieval royal courtroom filled with richly dressed nobles laughing loudly. The young man stands humbly in the center, head slightly lowered, calm expression despite being mocked. The king sits on a grand throne, smiling faintly. Golden light fills the hall, cinematic atmosphere, ultra-realistic lighting, detailed faces, emotional storytelling tone.
Being wise and being seen as wise. These two are not the same. You can know the truth, make the right choices, and still be laughed at or misunderstood. But true wisdom is calm, that IT doesn't need applause, that IT doesn't shout to be seen, that IT simply acts, and lets time reveal its strength. Today's story is a powerful reminder of that. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a wise minister. He was the most trusted advisor to the king, a man with answers for every problem. The king respected him deeply and wouldn't make any important decision without asking for his advice. But not everyone in the royal court liked this. Some were jealous. They whispered behind his back, waiting for a chance to embarrass him. One morning, during a royal walk, the king looked at the minister and said, "You are wise indeed, but your son, he seems rather foolish." The court chuckled quietly. The minister was surprised. "My lord, what makes you say that?" The king replied, "Every morning when I go out among the people, I see your son. I ask him the same question, which is more valuable, gold or silver? And every single day he says, silver." The courtiers burst into laughter. The minister stood silently, a little embarrassed, but he bowed and went home without saying a word. That evening he called his son. "My son, tell me honestly, which is more valuable, gold or silver?" The boy smiled and said, "Gold, of course, father." The minister frowned. "Then why do you tell the king that silver is more valuable?" The boy calmly replied, "Because, father, every morning the king places 2 coins in front of me, 1 gold, 1 silver. He says, 'Take whichever is more valuable.' I always take the silver coin." Then he laughs and walks away. The minister was confused. "But why?" "Everyone thinks you're foolish. The whole court laughed at you today." The boy smiled again and gently took his father's hand. Then he led him into a small room and opened a wooden box. Inside it were dozens of shiny silver coins, neatly stacked. The minister's eyes widened. "Where did you get all these?" The boy replied softly, "These are from the king, father. 1 silver coin every day, and if I ever take the gold coin and give the correct answer, the king will realize I'm not foolish. He'll stop asking me the question, and then I won't get any more coins." He paused for a moment and added, "I'd rather earn a silver coin every day than take gold once and lose everything." The minister looked at his son in silence. The boy continued, "The king laughs because he thinks I'm silly, but I know exactly what I'm doing, that I'm not just collecting coins. I'm practicing patience, silence, and long-term thinking, that's something not everyone understands." The minister's eyes softened with pride. Did I end that moment? He realized something powerful. Sometimes, true wisdom looks like foolishness to the world. But wise people don't need to prove themselves. Their actions do it for them. From that day on, whenever someone mocked his son or called him foolish, the minister simply smiled and walked away, that he knew the truth. In real life, you'll meet 2 kinds of people: those who talk big but do little, and those who stay quiet, work hard, and let their results speak. The minister's son didn't argue, didn't show off, didn't chase approval. He just focused on what mattered: his quiet, steady path. And that's the lesson for all of us, that if you know your actions are right, if your path makes sense to you, don't waste energy trying to convince others. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Because one day, your results will speak louder than their opinions. True wisdom isn't about being loud. It's about being patient, calm, and consistent, even when no one notices. So stay wise, stay grounded, and let your silence build your success. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, so more people can hear this message of quiet strength.